So let me start with the introduction. Introduction as in introduction about the business, how we got into this business, and what is the business scope of this epoxy furnitures. So it was like 5 years ago. Let me be very brief to you. It was 5 years ago when we actually started this concept, when nobody knew, nobody had any clue about this epoxy furnitures or the liquid, which you may call it, which is epoxy. Nobody knew anything. We just saw it on YouTube and all, and it was introduced by our friends to us. So we started researching on it 5 years ago. After researching and after a lot of struggle for for a year or so, just to find the epoxy, the resin, with the product which we'll be using, it took us a lot of time to just learn about this concept, learn about the material, which is epoxy resin basically. So it took us a lot of time to learn about that. It nearly took us 1 year just to understand what is this. So after a lot of struggle, it took us 1 year to roughly do a project, because nobody knew anything, and there were a lot of difficulties to finding the equipments, to actually knowing the equipments, which equipment should be used, and everything, all the we, because we had to start from the scratch. At least now today there are a lot of platforms and people like us who actually do it, and you have a reference point. But during that time we didn't have anything. So what happened was, we started with this journey, and then we did a table for a friend of ours who is a club owner in Goa. So we did a table, and then slowly we started doing some tables, because it was a magical product just to look at it, and we were so fascinated and we were so overwhelmed with this thing. See, we started doing this business. We didn't know the scope about this. We also knew that nobody knew about this kind of furniture. It was a new concept. It was 5 years ago. It was around 2017 something. So we started doing that, and then we got better and better with each and every project. We did a lot of mistakes, hell lot of mistakes. After that we started improving. After improving, and it was like it was a business that we used to make our product and sell locally. So 2 years back we got an opportunity. We got some people who just came and they just told us that we wanted your product to be imported abroad in the Middle East. So we were given this opportunity, a very big order. So it was like we had to make 15 tables per day. I mean, not per day, per week. 15 tables per week. So it was only me and my brother who used to do this. So it was like really difficult to fulfill this. So we could not do this. So I told them about this difficulty, why we are not able to fulfill this consignment of theirs. So I explained to them that we don't have enough skilled people who can help us, who can do this thing. So it is impossible for us to produce products on such a large scale. 15 is in today's date, 15 tables per week. It's not too much, but that time, because we had to invest in a lot of machineries, and plus we needed people like us, skilled people like us who knew about this. So we just thought of, why don't we just start training people, because nobody knew about this. It was 2 years ago. So we started giving training online. Like it was impossible, and it was during the time of COVID also. So it was impossible to for people to come to us from around India. We used to train people from Goa, our local people, but it was like one or two, because nobody understood this concept. So we started promoting the concept to India or to the world. So for surprisingly, we had a lot of overwhelming response, and our focus was, and today it is, that a lot of people should know about this, because this is $1 million business, because our Indian market is the biggest market in the entire world, and the skill is not known by much. Only handful of them we actually do this, and that also not on an international level. So we started training, and it is just a span of 2 years or less than that, I think. So we are getting a lot of responses now, and then it became really impossible to handle all the students, because it was all live. We used to go live, and then we used to help them on call. So that is the reason why we decided to make our own platform, so that there will be courses specially designed, easily designed courses, so that everybody could understand it very clearly and very in a simple way. And also simply where to get stuff from, where to, what are the difficulties that they will be facing, and how to overcome this difficulty. We have designed this as a course, so that is the reason why. And also it is we've kept we've kept different slabs of courses, from basic to the higher levels, so that each and everyone can understand it, through the school, like it is the KG section and first class, and then till the higher studies. So that is the reason why we started this platform. So this was a brief introduction why we started this, because now in India, and actually in world, epoxy furnitures is a $8 billion industry, and in India it is just in a very it's in the baby stages now. Nobody knows about this. So, and like we are getting calls every day, we know the gravity of the market. So it is the right time now to just learn about this art, practice it, and be perfect with it. And the second thing is, in epoxy furnitures, in our kind of furniture, it is mostly art related, and our background is we are artists. So it is very easy for us to train you all, because we'll be training you all in terms of the color, the creativity, and everything. So even if everybody in India makes the epoxy furnitures, each and every project will be different, because it will be a unique concept. So this fashion will never go out of the market. It will improve and improve. So don't worry about, like, if everybody is trained about this, so there will be a scarcity of your there will be scarcity in your business. So it won't be like that, because more the people understand about this furniture, will be getting a bigger market. So that is the reason why I tell my student not to worry about this, because we have to promote this furniture, because people of India, we are like, the population of India. So look at the market of India. So more than anything, it is a $1 trillion business opportunity. So that is the reason why I thank you for choosing this course and giving us this opportunity, so that we can train you all, we can give you all the knowledge that is required in getting into this business. Thank you. So let's start with your training now.